is Lamar Miller going to be in this game? Is he going to be just a complimentary back and Dante Foreman takes over, or is he going to assert his authority and do anything out of the backfield? So we will see, on that. And before I go to number one, some folks in the chat room that was chiming in, so I want to make sure that I am acknowledging them, during the show. We're going to go back to the Tampa Bay, Minnesota. So JY3 said, yes, sir, old school. So I'm sure he's talking about NFC Central, how it used to be, the black and blue division. Check it out. Look it up, kids, if you don't know what it is. Mocha said, Jelani, can you give Big L his own award tonight? Mocha, we're going to keep it positive. We're not going to do any more Big L, awards. Team Broadcasting is in here. Shouts out to Team Broadcasting. Appreciate you for dropping in on the show. Big L said, Belichick will destroy Watson. Facts. Again, Big L talking, but ain't seen no game. I don't know how he does that. But number one, the number one game, and this is two undefeated teams at this point. Two teams that I know a little bit about. Just a little bit. And two teams that kind of get a little respect, but don't get a lot of respect. Number one game is going to be the Atlanta Falcons versus Detroit Lions. Yes, I said it. Atlanta versus Detroit. Now, before we go any further, everyone knows I live here in Atlanta. I've been here I don't know how many years, but I am born and raised in Flint, Michigan. So I'm from Flint. Before you even ask, yes, I'm going with the Lions, on this. Yes. Do I have season tickets to the Falcons? Yes. But when it comes down to this, I don't need to wear two jerseys. I don't need to be split down the middle. I know where I want to go with this, so I'm going with the Lions to win. So we're going to get that out of the way. Now, this battle between these two, Atlanta has a high power offense. They showed that last week against the Green Bay Packers. Detroit has a possible high power offense. Sometimes they sputter a little bit. We just talked about it with the Matt Barber about the running game. They need to get the running game together. This is oh, JY3, don't start that, man. I'll tell y'all in just a second because JY3 about to get me lit up in here. But here's what the Lions need to do. This game is going to be good because the Lions' problem is running back. We talked about that earlier. But the problem for the Atlanta Falcons is the running back out of the backfield. So Theo Reddick and Amir Abdullah should shine in that perspective. The Lions have beaten the Falcons. If we remember, 2-3 years ago, they went to London and they played each other. The Lions won that game. So they have shown that they can run with the Falcons. The Lions also has a pass rush in Ziggy Ansah and guys like A'Shawn Robinson and Zettel. I'm sorry, I can't forget Zettel. So, and they got their own quarterback in Matthew Stafford. Falcons, what can you say about the Falcons is that Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman is just scary. It is scary. And I told y'all this defense, I expect it to be a top 10 defense, the Atlanta Falcons, by the end of the year. And they will clash this Sunday. And I will be taking a lot of heat from Atlanta fans, but I got, and I didn't even pick the other people, but it doesn't matter because the Lions and the Falcons are playing. But these two teams, someone will be still undefeated. I think the Lions, could pull it out, but they have a big task, ahead of them against the Falcons because the Falcons have gotten better and better, and it looks like they're getting better and better every week. They do not have Vic Beasley. That's one thing that will hurt the Falcons with that pass rush. So they'll be looking for that pass rush from someone else, like a Deion Jones or Duke Riley, or maybe, a safety blitz from Brian Poole or Ken O'Neal. So it should be an interesting game. The reason JY3 got me off beat for a second was that in the chat room, he gonna type in top authority. Flint with a question mark. Yeah, JY3. Top authority is from Flint. Man, I remember when I was a little young buck, in high school. I remember they were getting ready to do a show, and I was working at, what was that? Athlete's Foot. And they came up in there, man, and they was getting ready to do a show. And then that's when the shell top, Adidas's was rocking and all that stuff. And they were buying shell tops from me, rocking the overalls and all that stuff, man. And I was just like, man, top authority is in the building. So you took me back for a second, JY3, but yeah, that was Dayton family, yeah, MC Bree, Flint Town, even John Connor now, Flint Town. So you took me back, man. You got to. He said I had to pop him. Hey, JY3, don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that. But I'm going to digress. I'm going to bring it down, but I'm always happy to talk about Flint Town. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, our show has come to an end, and we have completed another little bit, hour and a half. Who's my music producer?
Faro Jaro.
Yeah, that's right, Faro Jaro on this beat for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just say thank you. Big L, don't be disrespectful and ask who top authority is. Google it. I want to say thank you to all the people that joined in, that was listening, and the people that's in the chat room. My man Big L, who just asking about top authority. DJ New, JY3, Miss Mocha Bella, DJ Knox, Team Broadcasting, Raider Kev. I know I'm missing some people, in here. Deck 74, Ben from BS3 Sports, Rough Buff, aka Fuquan Shabazz. We'll get up, Fuquan Shabazz, but Sluggo as well. So I appreciate y'all for sitting in with me. And I also want to give a thanks to my guest tonight, the Mad Barber, Wilfreda Alicia, for talking about Canelo and Triple G and about his Giants losing. So for your man, Jelani J.B. Bodie on this Wednesday night, hump night, me and Lopan is going to get up out of here. Lopan, tell the people we out. So we're going to holler at y'all next week, and we'll still be talking about TDSS3 again. But be safe. Be safe. Be safe out there and have a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. But two things as always. Stay positive and push forward. And I'll holler at y'all later. Look, let's go!